Hey, what's up? I'm Feather. Welcome to the Get Feathered Show. I'm going to do a reading for Twin Flames. We're going to do an in-depth cover October, November, and December, the energy of the Twin Flame unions, the Twin Flame connections, and we're going to go a little more in depth in an extent. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Let's hope that stops. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes, your donations of love, and your requests for reads. You guys are absolutely amazing. Again, we're going to do this reading. It's going to be an energy read. And for my collective, if you are interested in going even more in depth and finding out more feelings, more intentions, that kind of stuff, the extended will be available, or the link for the extended will be available in the description box below the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're gonna pull the Twin Flame deck, the Light Seer deck. All right, so let's look at the energy for the Twin Flame union currently. Okay, let's look at the current energy for the Twin Flame union. I've got several decks here that are ready to go. Of course, if you like the vibes, you like what I do, consider subscribing and give me a like, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. All right, twins. The current energy of the connection right now. Damn. In the current energy, we have the Ace of Wands and the Lover's card. In the energy for the Twin Flames right now. This is pretty damn hot. So this energy is basically telling me that the union, the energy for union is here in the now now. Okay. This is Aries, Leo, Sag, and Gemini energy, of course, and I will pull majors in the extended and see if there's a message for my twins specifically. If you are a Gemini or whatever sign you are, whatever sign they are, if it comes out in the reading, we'll do an extended for that. That will be get out in the extended. It looks like the energy right now is telling me that it is hot and happening for a reconnection. Hot and happening for a reconnection in the 3D. So the energy is telling me that it is ready to rekindle, or it's ready to spark off at any time now for union in the 3D. Okay. Wow. I was not expecting that. How does the energy look in the recent past, last 3 months? What was the energy for the twins? Wow. Stark difference, huh? 100% in the now compared to what it was. Stress, anxiety, overwhelm, sleepless nights. Oh, golly. Let's leave that in the past, shall we? Let's leave it there. Let's leave it in the past. Leave it over there in the past. Great job, twins. Okay, so this is a rebirth or a reconnect. So it was basically universe is wanting to tell me, thank you, Fred, that this stress and anxiety and this overwhelm mentally was because of memories of reminiscing about the connection, the union, feeling it, causing anxiety. It's intense. Some of you could have in the last couple months had a reconnection or a reunion. This is pretty damn spicy. This is a beautiful connection. Okay, harmonious. Not sure, but definitely ready for union. Damn. I'm going to put those back in the deck, but if that 10 of Pentacles comes back out, yes. Yes. All right, let's look at October, November. October, November, and December. One card for union. Wow. So right now, what I am feeling is that unions are, and I have been telling people this in my collective for the last couple weeks, couple months. By January, By January, the end of January, it looks like there's going to be a lot of soulmates and twin flames coming together in union, like harmonious union. And a lot of people are going to meet their soulmates and have these deeply loving connections because it's in the energy. With all of the planetary rotations and retrogrades, all of that stuff, it's in the energy for unions coming together, for people coming together in love. I do enjoy this for my collective. Like, let's just put that front and center. Let's just leave that right up top. Okay. So right now we have Gemini energy. We have pretty big amount of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, but it doesn't matter so much as there may be a specific message for Geminis. In October, the energy is showing me that there is a potential for healing. Okay. So let's look at that. Why is this healing? This Four of Swords may, yes, the energy is ripe for union coming together, for communication, for sexy times. Oh my God. Very passionate connections or reconnections, okay? But the Four of Swords tells me that there could be a healing that is happening within union in October. Some of you, it is pulling back the energies of the communication. The Two of Swords. The Page of Swords. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, which is, I'm going to take this too, which is Taurus at the bottom of the deck. Okay. What I am seeing here is communication is important. Okay. I feel like there is a potential, especially with what anxiety and stress and overwhelm here, nightmares, a lot of dreaming, a lot of reminiscing in the recent past couple, from now going back like 6 months or so. Very intense feelings of this person, feeling your soulmate, feeling this connection. Okay. And in October, even though the energy is very, very lit for a reconnection, for a powerful coming together on many levels, I should say. But it is for union. It is for coming together, reuniting, communicating. In October, for the twins, for the unions, the energy is a pullback energy, doing some more healing. And that's because of maybe what has happened before. Yes, you may come together for a sexual encounter, sexual interludes, or a passionate connection, just maybe even communicating and coming back together, or even coming into recognition with your twin flame or your soulmate. But the energy is basically telling me that it's all about communication in October. Pulling back your communication for some of you, trying to heal yourself or heal this union. It is taking things slow, getting to know each other, getting to re-know each other, and learn about each other, learn about union, learn about each other. And it's all about union, the spiritual connection, about whether or not this is something that is, going to be a traditional 3D relationship, or whether or not this is on path for us. Is this our path? Is this what we're going for? Is this what we should be doing here? Okay. So now we have Taurus out here and Gemini out here. Let's keep going with this, shall we? So for November, there's the Ace of Cups. Okay. And in October, we have the Four of Swords, which is taking the time to heal your heart space. So some of you may be coming into contact with this person, and doing some communicating, talking things out, and possibly allowing the communication to assist you in healing your heart space. So this is coming together. This is spiritually guided, possibly, where you two meet up, or you two just feel drawn to each other. This is a drawing together. You feel drawn to each other. You're already dreaming of each other, feeling each other's energy. So in the energy currently, at the time you're watching this, very powerful energy for connection or reconnection, okay? October is more of a, the energy is basically telling me that there's a potential for healing your heart space with each other. And it's all about the communication and whether or not you both are communicating from a place of higher love, okay, higher understanding, higher love. And that is what can possibly usher in this opening of the heart space. Because here I see all kind of desire and sexy times and passion and the drawing together. Okay, that's the sexual chemistry, sexual attraction. That's the 3D attraction, but it's on every level. You know, 3D, spiritual, soulful, sexual. It's all there. You feel that pull to this person, and in October, you're basically taking your energy or pulling your energy back to not allow this to overwhelm you. You're not allowing the thoughts and the feelings and the desire to overwhelm you. You're allowing your logic to work here for you. You're allowing the universe to guide you. You're listening to your spiritual team or your spiritual self, and you're learning this connection, or you're learning about this connection and about each other, especially if there has been little to no communication. It's taking the time to get to know one another and whether or not you work well together. You know, who takes the lead in the union? Spirit does. But it's coming together to actually communicate or start over or to begin the communication. And a lot of times that communication is going to be very healing, especially if you've been in union multiple times and in separation and runner chaser and all of that fun stuff. In November, the Ace of Cups is here, which is beautiful, which says that there's a heart center opening, which is beautiful in contrast to what happens in October, which is a heart center healing. Oh my God. Look at that. In November, my favorite card of all time, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. What does this mean? That means the twin flames, that your heart spaces will be opening up. You're loving yourself. You're loving the universe. Your heart center is healed. It's expanding. And it's expanding so much that it overflows into two cups. This is beautiful. This is seeing each other face to face. This is creating that union, the actual union, the coming together. Soulful, sexual, spiritual in the 3D, face to face, communicating harmoniously. This is harmonious union, y'all. This is harmonious union. There's a couple other cards that I want to see. We'll go deeper, like I said, into the energies and into thoughts and feelings and such in the extended, but this is absolutely beautiful. The Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, the hand holding, the staring in each other's eyes, the breathing each other in as if you're not already doing it, or you will be very, very soon. The energy is ripe for it. Okay, you're already feeling this. You've been feeling this connection. You're feeling the draw to this person or a person. You feel a pull. You know that it's there. Okay. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. I didn't have a question yet, but all right. We'll see if that comes back out. The Two of Cups. Clarify in November the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Why is this here? Because there has been masking going on. All right. There has been masking going on. The Seven of Swords is a masking or a ghosting. There could have been ghosting, or this is hiding it from yourself. Okay. So what I'm seeing for union is this is a masking of the emotions. So a lot of the twins have been hiding their feelings for one another for so long that it created a problem within the connection. Sex could have taken precedence. Passion comes out and shows up in aggressive ways. Arguments, disagreements, fighting, whatever. The love is shared. The love cups are shared. There is love there. In the recent past, you're telling me this. You're also telling me that you already know in October that there is union, that you are in a spiritual connection. Maybe this is getting together and creating that exclusivity. Yes, we are in union. We're in union in 5D, of course. And some of you, this is simply solidifying it in the 3D. Okay. This is harmonious communications. This is balancing out the scales on an emotional level. This is the when you tell each other that you love you love each other. This is the saying I love yous and the feeling of the love within the connection or the union. Oh, and it's a masking. It's something that has been hidden or something that you've been trying to hide from or avoid, and it's coming to light. Regardless, it's coming to light. It's going to come out. You can only hold it back for so long. We do have the Knight of Cups here for the energy of the twin flames union in December. The Knight of Cups is very sincere. It is opening up heart spaces. It is romance. It is intuitive. What are you saying to me? Intuitive, sensitive, introspective, sweet communication, sincerity, apologies given. Sometimes this is apologies, sometimes this is proposal, and it is walking towards this. This is part of the sunshine. This is the happiness that belongs to the union. Okay, leaving the things in the past that did not emotionally serve. Okay, and some of you it will be proposal. Some of you will be solidifying that first pentacle that leads to the 10 of Pentacles in the 3D. This is communication. This is definitely something concrete, okay? I wanted to know what was possibly being left behind, and I just can't even believe this myself. Leaving the heartache and the heartbreak behind, closing the chapter on painful endings, pain of the heart. Letting it go, closing the chapter on it, leveling up. That is what in October you're telling me you're doing. You're taking time to finish healing your heart space. And I do feel that some of my twins, even though the energy is ready to go. Universe says it's time to do this thing. Again, the world comes out. It is time to do this thing. It's time to level up. It's time for fulfillment. It's time to wrap this shit up. Okay, it is time for communication. It is time for coming together in union in the 3D. It is time to bring it from 5D into reality here. Okay, are you in service? Are you on your game? Are you willing to forgive and let go of the past, the pains of the past in these connections or in all connections? Because that's going to be very important here moving forward, at least through the end of the year, okay? And damn, beautiful cards here. The 6 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, which is stability, which is solidifying something here. So some of you could be getting proposals. Some of you, it is simply solidifying a connection into 3D, bringing it from 5D to 3D. Okay, and that takes time. I see that there has been a lot of anxiety. Let's look at that a little bit. What is this anxiety so much about with the 6 of Cups? Why is this here? Okay, stubbornness, holding back. Okay, stubbornness and holding back. Trying to control situations, trying to control yourself. Okay, communication was a problem. Oh, toxic communication was a problem. Okay, toxic thinking was a problem. Toxic behaviors and toxic thinking, fears, doubts, worries, concerns, and insecurities played a large role in these connections, these unions. There's the devil. Okay. We now have Capricorn on the board, Gemini, Taurus, okay, and Sagittarius. But this energy has been tempered. Whatever devil energy was here, which can be limiting beliefs, deep fears, fear of commitment, codependency, addictions to any number of things, okay? And this had to be tempered. Why? Because union is right after that. It had to be tempered. It had to be, you had to have patience. You had to bring in patience, understanding. You had to balance and temper your own emotions, love self, and become aware of what self was doing. Because even though we're talking about twins in union, you are individual people, divine masculine, divine feminine. We each have our own part to play. But in order to get union, the 11-11, both sides have to be in alignment or you don't get it. This is what brings in union, stabilizes union here. I'm loving that all of the twin flame cards are coming out here. And sometimes most of you were probably in silence from this person. There's probably a lot of space and silence between you and this person, because that clarity sometimes doesn't come in until, listen, when we are missing somebody, when we are not with the person that we feel drawn to from soul deep, reaches in, grabs us on the soul, and we are no longer near that person, or we can't feel them, that creates a space. And then that space creates a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, sometimes depression. But until we are triggered by those feelings, we are not willing to look at the shit that we have going on inside of ourselves. Now, once we are triggered by the feelings and the thoughts and the whatevers, then we hit that trigger, okay? Then we start missing, and we start thinking, and we start dreaming about this person. That's when, we realize, it was my way or the highway. I wanted to try and control things. I want to fix this. I want to fix this. This is the fixer. Like, I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to fix this. I'm ready to see what it is that didn't go right. Why did this fall apart? Why did we have to create the space between? It's until you hit pain, you fail to see what you do until you hit a level of pain, and that pain triggers you to do the inner work. And that is what happens here. Then you face the devil. The devil is within yourself. The demons, the devils, the dark side, the shadow. And it's not always easy. But in comes the angel of temperance that says, I got you, boo. Let's temper these emotions. Let's bring it down. You can still review your past. You can still handle whatever toxicity was within yourself, because it's self-work, not the other person. There's no blaming, there's no shaming. There's got to be absolute forgiveness of each other and realization that it is ours to take care of, our work to do, our thoughts, our insecurities, our devils, because that's how we become awakened. We become awakened to the journey. We become awakened and aware of what we've done, what we've allowed, and how we've treated people. The things that we think. And it's triggered by pain. And what is underneath the 9 of Swords is the 3 of Swords. The heartache, which you're over here in October still healing from. So you balance out those demons. You balance out your emotions. You sit back and you are patient while you're doing your healing, and while you are extracting those fears, while you are releasing the limiting beliefs, the toxic behaviors. You're reviewing all of this in the last 3 to 6 months for some of you longer. It's not an easy road. It's not always easy. It is definitely not blissful. But during that whole time, you're remembering the connection, remembering each other, feeling each other. And that is what triggers the healing, the awakening, the awareness, the balancing, the tempering. Triggers union, healed union, harmonious union. Harmonious union. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. So we have harmonious union within ourselves, or within the 5D. We're already together. Union is together. Or in October, when you've done your healing, and this is basically saying you're already together. The energies are together. You're tied together already. You're bound together. The energy is bound. You're already feeling it. You know it's coming. It's here. But we don't want to be repelling and bouncing off of each other and running and chasing and all that bullshit. The soulmate cycle has been a tough one. I have been working with my collective 3 years or more. Damn, almost 5 years, 3 to 5 years for some of you. I can't believe I've been doing it that long. It's not easy. It's not always easy, because there's so many lessons that have to be learned. And a lot of times we don't want to face the fact that we are the devil, that we're the ones that cause the problems in our connections. We're the ones that attract it. We're the ones that continue to allow it. And we're the ones that behave that way. We cause problems. We're problem causers. But these connections, when they reach in and they grab you soul deep, they grab you by your core, you feel the other person so intensely. You get those symptoms of separation when you're not together. Some of you can get sick. Some of you can get headaches. Some of you can get really tired and fatigued, feel depressed. You feel as if you can't go on sometimes. Sometimes that is depression, and you should really seek medical or mental health professional care, okay? But it's sometimes it's flu-like symptoms. Sometimes it's just it's almost as if a part of you is missing. Although there are no bodies that are two, you're not halves of one soul. You are each individuals, whole and complete within yourself, and you each individually have a soul. Yes. And you just vibrate on a higher level. And the repelling and the bouncing off of each other, the runner and chaser, is basically one of you comes up a little bit on your vibration, you release some toxicity or whatever, and you learn some lessons, and the other one's down here, so you repel each other. Then the other one comes up and you repel each other, and you keep doing that until you finally come into full alignment on the same level for harmonious union. You've learned enough lessons, you've released enough toxicity, and this is awakening. This is balanced, tempered awareness. This is releasing and tempering the devils and the toxicity within, realizing it within the last 6 months for many of you. It's absolutely beautiful, because this is something that my tribe has been wanting to see for a very long time. And it's not just in the 5D where you're dreaming about this person. This is actually in the 3D, ready for union, ready to solidify the beginning or the restart on a solid, stable foundation. No running, no chasing. And it takes time to get there. And some of you, it could take months. Some of you, it may start off with just a phone call or a text. Some of you, it may start off with daydreaming or dreaming about this person, or even talking to your twin as if they're there already. Like you feel their presence. You know that their energy is there with you. It sounds kind of silly, but you understand. If you understand spirituality, you understand. You feel them. You feel their presence. They're already there with you. Some of you, it may just be this while you finish up some healing, where you're still daydreaming and reminiscing and having, dreams about this person. They're visiting you in astral travel and such like that. Some of you, this communication could come through in October that way. It may not be in the 3D until November or December. So each one of us are on a different path, but the energy for connection is fucking beautiful. We got the Lovers, the Ace of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups. We've got it all. We've got the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles, which says what? It's in the 3D. It's solid commitment. It's the beginning of something solid that you can trust, that is dependable, reliable, and will put the effort in to get to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the long-term love and family and all of that legacy. Okay. Some of you may be in silence from this person. Some of you, this person may not show up in the 3D until November or December. Okay. Like I said, you may just be connecting with them on the 5D for October while you finish up healing. And some of you may start communication sometime in October, or at least texting or something. Ooh. Okay. So, I'm not really sure why they threw out those cards. Let me ask a specific question and see if they come out. I'm sitting on the seam of my pants. I'm sorry. It doesn't feel comfortable. Hold on. The side seam. It looks strange, but I was sitting on the seam like, never mind. It was not comfortable on the side of my leg. Let's just put it that way. All right. Yeah, this energy is ripe and ready to go. And it's, oh my God. And it's going to happen fast for most of you. Damn, look at that. I don't want to cover up the Lovers, but holy shit, let's move this on down. We've got the Jovial Joker, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower moment. Do you know how awesome that is? That's 3 major arcana. So we have Aries, Aquarius. We have Scorpio. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus energy on this now. So I have more readings to do in the extended. So I'm going to pull on those signs as well. This is unbelievable for my twins. This is unbelievable. This is ready to take that leap of faith, ready to trust fall into the universe, ready for adventures, ready for a new beginning, ready for a change. And the universe is pushing this. And when the universe has the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Tower, the universe is going to make this shit happen so fast, so much faster. Some of you may not even believe it's going to happen. I'm telling you, by January, you're going to be in soulmate, twin flame unions, moving forward. You know, this is absolutely beautiful to me. Like, this is happiness. This is happiness to me when I see, I don't know if I've ever seen a reading like this. This is beautiful because this is harmonious union. And this is going for it. It's going all in and trusting that the universe is going to make it happen. This is beautiful. And the universe is like, you better be ready because I'm about to make it. It's divine time. Divine time is bam, now. It's ripe now. So some of you, in Scorpio season, I told you some of you it may be Scorpio season. That's mid-October to mid-November, I believe, or the end of around the end of October to around the end of November. Whew. I'm so excited here, y'all. I've got the chills. This is unbelievable. All right. In the extended, y'all, I'm telling you, Scorpio season for many of you with the Two of Cups in the 3D. Taking a month or two to actually extend the offer or the solidifying of the connection in December. We got, oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. I want to give you a spirit message or two. For those of you that are not moving on to the extended, for the ones that are wanting and desiring the extended, I'm going to pull cards for each sign, each major sign that I see out here. And and then pull cards for DM and DF's feelings and thoughts for October, November, December. Okay, if you would like that, the link will be in the description box at the top. 43, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. So y'all about to be over down flowing. Y'all Ace of Cups is going to be overflowing in regards to love. It is stability. It is teamwork. It is coming together to work as a team. Divine masculine, divine feminine, universe, spirit in union. Harmonious. This is so beautiful. Look at all the beautiful waterfalls. That's love. That's like the Ace of Cups there. It's going to overwhelm you. On an emotional level, we have the Ace of Cups here in November, where you're opening up your heart space, which allows you to share that love. There's so much love there in your heart space. It allows you to share it, which is part of the Two of Cups. It's two people having full heart spaces that are overflowing with love, that fills up another cup for another person to share it with another person. And then the other person being full within themselves and having more than enough overflowing to another cup and sharing that. So that's the Two of Cups. So you're each the Ace of Cups sharing two cups. It's absolutely beautiful. Wailing Tree, reconciliations. What did I say? Some of you, there may be some challenges and a little bit of chaos in the beginning. Okay, you're still doing some healing. Okay, you're still releasing some devils and some demons, and some of you, we're not all on the same journey at the same time. So the timeline for some of you is, this week, this month. Some of you, it may not be until December or January, okay, when you come into union, but it depends on how well you get through your healing and how well you communicate together, and if you're willing to forgive and forget, and, And of course, your twins do not have to be, your twins specifically does not have to come into union with you. So I just did a video the other day for the DMs that aren't riding twin flame train. You'll want to read that because there's a very important message or you'll want to watch that reading because and I'll link it in the description or at the back of this one, at the back of this one. Yeah, I'll link it at the end of this video so that you can see, of course we all have free will. You don't have to travel the twin flame train, and neither did they. But Joyful Muse, inspiration, 33. This is beautiful. 3 and 3. It's time to make some fun happen. It's time to move forward successfully, working together. Okay? You've been in a gestation period. And you're here now. Things are good. You're learning how to cooperate with the universe. You're learning how to love yourself and to be successful within self. You're learning how to manifest and be good on your own without another person. You've already done your detachment. You've already done your growing. You've already done your learning. And now it's time to allow the universe to manifest this and to bring this together for you. For those of you that you do not want to ride the twin flame train anymore, you will have a high-powered level soul connection coming in here instead of a twin flame. They don't have to do their work or heal, but the universe will not allow you to be alone. The universe knows you've done your work, and they will fill that gap for you with somebody just as amazing. Some of you, your twin flames were your catalysts for change, for self-love, for advancement. Some of you, just breathe. Just breathe. Things will be okay. And it looks like it's going to be absolutely beautiful, okay? So just remember, and winter. So from where I'm at, winter is October, November, December, January, February, right? So we're going into winter phase here, or excuse me, it's like November, December, January, February. So we're about to go into winter. So just know that this silence period, the silence that you've had, the space that was created between the twins, it was for healing. It was so that you could calm and balance and be at peace and learn what you needed to learn in order to be in a harmonious union? What did you need to, what were your triggers? What were your pains, to raise your vibration? Spiritual awakening, working on shadow, some of you, dark night of the soul. And it was necessary. It was part of the gestation period for you to become. Most of y'all be like, look, several years of this shit, I'm done. Well, it was part of your journey. Are you in service now? What do you do to bring up the vibration of the world? What do you do that serves other people to help uplift? What do you do? Have you learned your lessons? Have you let go of the karmic cycles? Have you learned those karmic lessons? Have you leveled up? Do you love and accept yourself for everything that you truly are? Because this isn't one of those, this isn't a, oh my God, my twin flame. Oh my God, my soulmate. Yes. Yes, that's awesome. But it ain't just passion and sex. This is an intense self-realization, self-work journey. It is the journey to you, who you truly are, connecting to source, knowing your true power, and knowing that you have done all your work to get you to this point where you attract this high vibrational energy to you, where you are on the same vibration. And there will be, I'm not saying there won't be problems. I'm not saying there won't be contrast within the union, but it's no longer runner chaser. It is stable, it is secure, and it is foundational in the 3D. Capable of communicating to each other face to face harmoniously. There's no 5 of cups. There's no 5 of swords. There's a 2 of swords, but that's making a decision and possibly just spotty communication, on and off communication. And some of you still communicating in October in the 5D, not so much until November. November is like powerhouse, and December, it takes time to reconnect and get to know each other. And you should take that time to make sure that there's no devils showing up. Talking about those demons and those devils and those things, releasing the energy of the past and expressing, talk about your journey together. Talk about your union. It's important, Some of these people have no idea why there's such a strong connection. Okay, well, you don't have to talk about twin flame train, but be like, hey, what have you been learning since you've been gone? Did you, Oh, it's an airplane. It's an airplane. I was like, what is going on outside my door? It's up there. Airplane. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm very proud of my twin flames. I'm very proud because my collective, we've been through a lot. A lot of on again, off again. A lot of changing of the energies, divine masculine, divine feminine, swapping sides and having to learn different aspects of themselves over the years. And you can go down into the Twin Flame and Soulmate playlists here on my channel, and you could see the journey. You can feel it. You can watch it. You could see the lessons that have been there. For some of you, you may need to review it. Others of you are just like, no, I felt it. Thanks. Learned it. Bye. This is beautiful. It's time now to just allow the universe to do its magic, because that's what's happening here. You're on path in October. You're in alignment for union in October. The energy is lit for it. All of the cards have shown up here for it. I couldn't have planned it. And there's still over half the deck here. Still over half the deck here, but every damn Twin Flame and Soulmate card done showed up. Except for, well, there's the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Let's see where that divine masculine, well, there's the divine feminine next to the sunshine in the center. Where's the divine masculine at? Watch that motherfucker. Oh, next to the magician, babies. Manifesting union next to the 3 of coins. Divine Masculine, ready to communicate, ready to come clean about something. Divine Feminine, male or female, next to the Ten of Cups, ready for union in the 3D for happiness. I love it. Now, for those of you that are not going on to the extended, I love you all. Thank you so much. Namaste. For those of you that are interested in the extended, let's pull the signs. Okay, there's definitely Scorpio. There's Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Aries, Aquarius. Okay. Taurus, strong. Gemini, strong. Sagittarius, Capricorn, strong. Okay. And I'm going to leave these cards out here so that we can look at that. But in the extended, I will pull on all of these signs for special messages for those signs specifically. If you or they are those signs. And I will also pull from another deck or from other decks messages from Divine Masculine, feelings, thoughts, intentions. Okay. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for your likes, share, subscribes, your donations, love, and your request for reads. Namaste.